Uh, Sometimes it's happening. You can find what you need on your marketplace, in your marketplace or somewhere in the internet, and you have to do it by your own hands. I need table for my home lab, and it's have to be heavy and have some other straight steels to put down my equipment. So I decided to make it by my own. For the table, I will use solid wood state, from Lyra firm. Its length is 2 meters and thickness will be 18 millimeters. For the legs of my table, I will use square pump, with 30 by 30 millimeters square, and for the legs I will use such kind of device, spikes. It's this is how I can make different length of my legs of my table, and nivellate flatness, non-flatness of floor in my flat. To fix my table, I will use spikes with cross for the cross screwdriver with such kind of head, and to fix between itself pipe construction, I will use such a spike with a specific key. It's key used for the furniture, and I think it will be useful to make my construction tight and solid. So I will do it by my own hands. All I need, it's already there. It's metal saw and electric drill and some meter, as you see. So everything I need to make this job I have. All components I already bought, so let's start do it.
So we already cut our palms, yeah, and it's already prepared for making technology holes, yeah, for fixing our ribbons of hardness and our legs for our table. But we don't have any freezer or any digital freezer, so we have to make our holes using drill and kern to make holes straight in the position where we need it. So first of all, we need make hole to fix our pump in the middle for the ribbon of hardness here, to make our construction more solid. And after it, we will make several holes from the right side and from the left to fix our legs of our table. Yeah. First step will be marking. Yeah, we have to mark it. After it, we will use stainless steel kern to previously make several not deep holes where after it we will drill and make straight hole to make technology holes of our further table. Yeah. So let's start from the marking, and after it we will start drilling, and you will see all the procedures that we will do. So let's start make marking. So we already make marking and kern of our further holes, yeah. And next step will be drilling. Let's look closer. As you see, kern is fresh, so we have deep solid holes. It's not enough deep, that's why we have to drill it after the kern. And as you see, it's already good looking and in a straight position between each hole, near 5 millimeters, maybe less. So next step will be drilling. Let's start it. So after we start, as you see, we have little trouble because first our grinder drill wasn't so sharp, but after a few hours of work we already finished what we had to do, and as you see we have all over the perimeter of our square, and already I make the same from the both sides where will be mounted our legs of our table. So next step will be throw out this hole. Yeah, I will use for it hammer and metal sheet, and after it I will use soap to make through these holes, and third step of preparing will be ended after it. So let's start to do it. we already finished work with metal saw, and our fixing hole is already made, but as you see we have not straight sides of our hole, so that's why we have to take file and make extra job to make it straight and make it right to set tight the legs of our future table. As you see, now we can fix it in already made hole. So let's take file and start our job. So we work hard with rasp, yeah, and prepared our pipe, our construction to closer to the total installation, yeah. So as you see, we have straight lines in here. Here we will stepped our legs, our table legs. In here you see the fixing hole for the frame and for another legs, yeah, for another leg. So now I will take a piece of pipe. It's for the part of a frame, because it's too long and it will be complicated to make it in video, to show it in video how it stands inside our construction. Now I will show it to you. As you see, we have here 90-degree angle. It's good because it's easy to connect parts of future parts of our table, yeah. Now I will show you how I will mount table leg in here, yeah. You see, it's 90-degree too, yeah. But it will be hard for me to drill fixing holes without any extra fixation of the pipe between itself. That's why I will use this one little guy, yeah. You already saw it in other video, in previous video, where I describe my which one I bought in China, yeah. I bought it in China and now I will use it to drill fixing hole of my table. Now the next step will be drilling. Now I will turn place of future fixing hole and we will make extra holes for the screws and spikes, yeah. So let's do it. So we made straight hole with a thin drill bit, yeah, and now we will have to make it larger. From the one side it will be a straight hole for the spike, yeah, 6 millimeters diameter, and for this we will use other bit larger, 6 millimeters. After it we will make other hole from the back side of our pipe, yeah, for the keys, and diameter of the keys is 9 millimeters, so we use other drill bit 9 millimeters from the other side. I don't think it's interesting to see it in video, so I will make it by my own, yeah, and after it I will show you how to put this all together and how it's look like. After this we will make fixing holes for the straight, yeah, box of our table. It's not easy because it's large and it's heavy and it's hard to make specific holes, yeah, in the right position with right height. So let's make our holes and see what we got after it. We are drilling our fixing holes, yeah, and let's look closer, yeah, here it is, and the same from the back side, yeah, as you see from this side is bigger than from the back side. And now we will put this all together, take spice, keys, and start to combine it. So let's start it.
previous installation, yeah, no matter that I didn't have fixing holes for the straight frame, yeah, I put it in prepared holes, yeah, as you see. And now the metal construction of my lab table is almost finished. Now I have to drill holes for fixing my straight frame, yeah, and after it I will install plastic parts for the screws and for the legs with screws on my table. I made it between drilling fixing holes and painting the metal parts of my metal construction for my lab table. So next step will be drilling. If you don't see it because it's hard to show, because the metal construction is large and it's will be hard for me to show it in parts. If you don't see it, I know that I try to do that, but I can't do this, yeah, but I can't. But I will show how I will paint the metal parts of this construction and how I install plastic parts for the fixing table plate, and how I combine it all and install it all together. So that's all. Next part will be drilling. After it will be painting. So let's start. As I promised, we make fixing hole for our straight parts of frame, yeah, table frame. As you see, it's well done, yeah. Hole is sitting tight, but I have little difficulties when I make this video. Camera falling down several times, and I don't know can I get something from shooting video, already shot video, to put these parts in total video about making my own table, lab table, yeah. So the next part will be painting, yeah, we will paint our table metal frame. It will be in several steps, yeah. First step will be mechanical cleaning. Second and third step will be cleaning with usage of specific chemical pollutions, yeah. Solutions, yeah. And final step will be painting itself. And now I will take one of the leg of my future table, yeah, to show you what will I do. So let's start painting. Now I will show how to prepare metal surface for the last painting, yeah. First of all, I will use anti-corrosion pollution Milo, yeah. As you see, I will cover my pipe with Milo, and after it I will clean it with non-spirit solution. It's called white spirit, yeah. It's for it used for clean surface from the paint, extra paint or something like this, and I will use it to clean it from Milo, yeah. With Milo I will use this piece of foot, yeah, I will use it to put down my Milo, and after it I will use this piece of material, to clean the surface of pipe from Milo, with white spirit. And don't forget about protect your hands. Don't forget about rubber gloves. It needs to protect your hand from the chemical active stuffs, and to avoid get it into, I don't know, into your blood or something like this. If you will hurt your arm, this will protect you. So let's start to clean our pipe and go further and cover it with the paint. So we use our anti-corrosion solution, and as you see, it's already clean, have black color. It's because chemical reaction turn ferrous oxygen into solid iron. It's fell down, as you see, as black crystals on the surface of my plastic plate. After I use my anti-corrosion solution, I use white spirit and clean surface. It have to look like that. It have to be clean. Have metal light, and how to be sure that my preparation is end. I take clean piece of material and start to squeeze on my pipe. If it's clean, as you see, it's almost clean, it means that my surface, metal surface, is ready for painting. If it still looks like something like this, you have to clean it twice or third time until it will be clean enough to ready for painting. Now I will clean my pipe, yeah, with white spirit, and we will go further and start painting. So let's do it. So we already paint our table leg, yeah. As you see, the paint is lay good, yeah, without any unflatness and roughness, yeah. And now next step is to get into plastics, install plastic stuff inside our leg. Why we need it for? Because in the lower one we will install the part of feet, yeah, which help us to make it lower or upper, and in the bottom one we will enter this screw with which we will mount our table plate, which will be on the top. First of all, we have to prepare it because it's bigger than the pipe hole, yeah? And we can't enter it inside of pipe, yeah. For this we have to make it a little smaller. As you see, from the left side it's already prepared, from the right side it's one that is still as natural, yeah, it's bought one. As you see, prepared one can easily be entered in the pipe, yeah. First part, and the second part will be entered with the slips of the hammer, yeah, and it will go down there and sit tight inside of it. So now we will have to prepare our natural one, yeah. For this we will use rush peel, yeah, and this knife. So let's do it.
So we already install our plastic, we already paint our legs and our frame, metal frame for the future table. We already entered plastic parts, and now we should put it all together. Once again, I will show how to do that, and after we install all the frame itself once more, after painting and installing, we have to install flat plane of our future table. So now I will put together left frame of my future table. Okay, so let's do it. So our metal frame for the table is already painted, connected with the plastic parts, and installed itself. Yeah. Now the final step, it's mounting of the table plate. Yeah. Wooden one. There it is. Yeah. And now we will start to mount it. So I put up on my metal construction table plate, but as you see, it's don't have fixing hole. Yeah, on a place where it must be, I put down screws. Yeah, it's screws M8. Yeah, with metric M8. Yeah. And now we have to make fixing hole. So let's drill it and mount our table plate on its place and get all table together. Yeah. So let's do it. So that's all. We finish our table. Yeah. Look at it. It was hard to do it, but it's look good. Yeah, it looks good. So it's ready for use. And now for me and him, very hell of a days of work. Yeah. So that's all. See you in the next video.